Magnolia trees have given us beauty for generations. They also have healing powers. In traditional Chinese medicine, the bark is used as a sleep aid. It is also used to lower anxiety and help with depression. In Japan, the magnolia flower is called Hanakatoba. This means a love for nature, nobility, perseverance, and dignity. Because magnolia trees also have strength and endurance, they are associated with everlasting connections. Wait, hold up. Am I describing a tree or a friend?
Working remotely from home affords me the luxury of being able to listen to a podcast or even having some light Netflix playing in the background. I am often on hold with insurance companies, and these are nice distractions from the terrible hold music. This morning, I decided that I needed something with a bit more of a feel-good vibe. I settled on Sweet Magnolias on Netflix. For those that have not seen the show, it focuses on 3 Southern women with a history of a long friendship. They are each very independent and full of spunk and sass, much like the ladies in the movie Steel Magnolias. There's that Magnolia connection again. I knew that since one of my favorite Netflix shows and one of my all-time favorite movies both focused on strong women, friendships, and have Magnolia in the title, that I needed to talk about the Magnolias in my life.
There are times that people will come and go from our lives. Sometimes a person may only be in our lives for a short time, but there is a reason that our paths crossed. Then there are those that make us a lifetime impact on you, the ones that you will never forget. They teach us life lessons. I like to think of them as magnolias on my friendship tree. Just like a magnolia blossom, they are all beautiful, strong, yet still exhibit a fragility. A magnolia is someone who you can share your deepest secrets and fears with, and nothing is ever judged or considered too much information. So I would like to introduce my magnolias, in no specific order, except for the first one, my number one girl.
My sweet girl Hill, I knew from the moment that I saw your sweet little face that you would be special. Your little baby laugh was always infectious, and it still is as an adult. There have been moments that you have turned my world upside down, and others when you keep me grounded. From dance competitions to pageants, we've had some wonderful mother-daughter adventures and made lifelong friends. You always amazed me with your confidence on any stage and the ability to have all eyes focus on you. You always knew how to make people want to watch you. I will never forget your first year on point, dancing with the older girls. You were the tiniest one out there, and yet you commanded and owned that stage. You also were able to do that without distracting from the others. You have always possessed a grace and poise far beyond your years. You really stepped up for the family when you lost your father-in-law. You took care of everyone and made sure all the details were handled. I have always been so proud of you, but one of my proudest was when you brought our angel face into the world. She has the same light and energy as you. Then a couple of years later, Coco. She was the gift we never knew we needed. Born while we were still grieving your daddy, she is definitely your daughter. Full of your stubbornness, carefree attitude, and very loving. You were meant to be a girl mom. I am so proud of the woman that you have become, and I will continue to celebrate you and your accomplishments. Thank you for your constant encouragement of anything I want to do. I can also call on you to help when I have writer's block. Once I talk it through with you, the words just start flowing again. You are not only my daughter, but my best friend, partner in crime, and my rock. I love you, my hilly girl.
Now I can't go on without talking about a very special lady who is no longer with us. Her name was Vicky, and we were best friends. We moved into the same neighborhood around the same time, and we instantly bonded. We were both widows, lovers of musicals and good food. We understood each other's pain and of losing our spouses. We both put our families first. The only thing we ever disagreed on was our favorite musical. Hers was Hamilton, and mine was Cats. We did agree that Phantom was the ultimate musical. We would often go to each other's home, usually with food in hand, and watch Netflix or something we both enjoyed on TV. We could be found on weekends going to our favorite little cafe and getting muffins and coffee for a walk on the beach. Or we would go to our local farmer's market. Whatever we did, we always laughed. Vicky loved gardening and was usually found outside working in her small flower garden. We have a dog park where we live, and Vicky got permission to plant a small garden there. I agreed to help her, even though I don't enjoy gardening. You know, bugs and stuff. We still keep that little area looking great year-round, just like she would. I had planned on making a small sign for that area with the following saying: "Always leave room in your garden for the angels to dance." She also loved to dance. I never got the sign made for her, but plan on getting it done before summer. When my mom was put into hospice care, Vicky was the person who immediately came over to my house that first night. She just held me and cried along with me. Then she pulled it together and asked if I had stuff to make her favorite barbecue chicken pizza with pineapple, because she also knew that I needed the distraction by staying busy. She stayed with me until I fell asleep. How could I know that almost a year later, you would come to me, Vicky, to tell me the worst news ever? You had liver cancer. I just held you. You didn't cry. so I fought back my own tears. Without having to speak the words, you knew that I would always be there for you. I did let you know that I would fight with you. As soon as you left, I was mad. I just wanted to hurt something. Then I dissolved into a mixture of tears and laughter, because I knew that if you had still been there, you would have grabbed something. Then you would have said, "Here, hit this, Kim. Knock its lights out." Just like in Steel Magnolias. Just a few short weeks later, you were gone. When I go to get muffins now, I still get two. I enjoy one, and I share the other with the birds. It is also what you often did. So Vicky has earned a permanent magnolia on my friendship tree. I take care to never let that bloom wither. Vicky will be forever remembered and always loved.
My wonderful friend, Becky, has been my magnolia the longest. We met in high school. She was quiet, but always had a warm smile for everyone. Even though we are miles apart, we managed to stay in contact. She is such a strong person, even though she probably doesn't think that she is. She is an amazing daughter, wife, mother, and now a grandmother to the prettiest little girl. Becky also has a great sense of humor. We can go weeks without contact, and she always seems to know when I need her to reach out. We know that we can share anything with each other without feeling like we are burdening the other. She is the person who always checks on me when it looks like a hurricane is coming my way. She tells me to be safe, evacuate if I need to, and to let her know how I am when I can. Becky, girl, if I ever need to evacuate, I'm coming to visit. You also know that you will always have an open invitation to visit me, and I promise lots of beach time. I love you.
My next magnolia is one of my co-workers, Joanne. She is not only my team lead, but a good friend. She is an amazing mentor. I have learned so much from her. We talk on the phone almost daily, and occasionally in the evening or weekends to vent to each other. We tell each other anything. No subject is off limits for us. I don't even think she knows how funny she is sometimes, but she always has us cracking up in our meetings. I can call her for help with something, and she never makes me feel like I am bothering her. She is the type of person that when you meet her, you feel like you've known her for years. She has great intuition into people. She is a true Southern woman, full of sass and vinegar. Joni, I want to be like you when I grow up.
Now, my final magnolia and the newest addition to the tree. She has definitely earned it. My dear friend, Claire, we may have never met. Yes, we are online friends, but I honestly treasure her. She has made me spit out coffee because she makes me laugh so hard. Her giggle is infectious. She is also like me in that we both enjoy a good snark. We can banter back and forth with each other. We both love Black Mirror and can talk anything Charlie Brooker all day long. I think we even have a silent challenge now as to which one of us can find the most Easter eggs in each episode. She has an amazing mind for another love of mine, which is true crime. She even makes it fun. Even though we haven't known each other long, she makes me comfortable opening up and sharing with her. I know that I can trust her. She knows my insecurities and is helping me work through them. She has truly helped me leaving my comfortable and safe bubble without pushing or pressuring me. She encourages and inspires me daily. I know others feel the same way. I also know that she will call me out when needed, but she will do it respectfully. She is well respected in our online community. She and many others are working so hard to make it a better and safer place for us all. Claire has also truly honored me by reading some of my blogs in her YouTube channel. I can't even begin to find the words to thank her for this. She always has the perfect tone and inflection. It is definitely something that I could not do. So, my dear friend, Claire, I want you to know how wonderful you are, not just to me, but to many. You make us feel safe. You make us feel that we have a voice which matters. For me, I know as a writer that I will never win a Pulitzer, a Newbery Award, or even a Golden Globe or Oscar for a screenplay. By reading and sharing my blog, you have given me each one of those and so much more. You have given me confidence. As I said before, I just don't have the words to thank you enough for everything that you have done for me. I am honored just to know you. Love you, Claire.
So there are my Magnolias. Each one has left a lasting impact on my life. They all bring different things to the table. There is always room for more. There are some that are just starting to bud, and a few with petals gently opening. I celebrate all of them, and will always be here if they ever need me for anything. Think about who your Magnolias are. Let them know how important they are to you and your life. I know mine, like the flower, all have a sweet nature and an intoxicating strength. Take care of your Magnolias, and they will always be there for you. Just like the blossom, it should be handled with tenderness, respect, and love. I hope that mine know that they are a wonderful gift, and I treasure each one of them. I love you all.